everyone, and welcome back. The hell was that? What was that? Did you hear that? Okay, big bang from the forest. Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XVI. I am here with my girl, Jill, and the best boy, Torgal. I love this game so much. And as always, my controller is dying, so I've got this on. I really need to find another cable because this is very distracting, but it's fine. In the last episode, we took on ourselves. We fought the Ifrit within ourselves, and I didn't die. It was a really good boss fight, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've finished up Resident Evil now. Final Fantasy XVI is going to be the main game that I am working on. I get this all the time, but it's like, are you gonna finish this? Are you gonna finish this? Are you gonna finish this? And there is reasons as to why some series got started. What are you growling at?
Torgal, what is it?
And some...
Come on.
Some did not get finished. There is reasons, but if I'm premiering the video and you ask me about a certain game, I can just let you know. If I can remember what the reason was, that is. Torgi. What has happened? Is the village okay? Okay, it's a bit on fire.
What happened here?
I'll tell you what happened here.
Imperials.
Look at these assholes.
You'll pay for this.
Sick 'em, boy.
Oh, we've got a live one.
That makes me so sad.
Stay down. Remember our orders? No survivors.
Orders from
Who
who?
ordered such a thing?
Imagine trying to fight my dog. Seriously. Where is... There we go. It's like, where's Torgal? Come on, gimme. Ha! See that? I just realized that my controller is making noise. Did I say that in the last episode? I don't remember. Yeah, what the hell? Like, somebody has ordered some bad shiz. I feel really bad though for the old guy. The guy at the well! The guy at the well! Please tell me that he decided to go wandering.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one.
Kill all the ducal dogs. Ducal dogs? They were innocent people.
I guess anyone that hangs about with me. It's bad news. Love it!
Sick of Torgal. Get him!
Get him, boy.
Stay down!
God, there's so many. Where's Jill? I feel like she's run off down here to get them. Oh, no, there she is. Let me just have a look at my abilities, because we did have the Ifrit in the last episode. Wow, got 1,000 points. So use L3 and R3 when the limit break gauge is filled to semi-prime, improving battle performance. Oh, I can't do, that's right. Okay, I can't do anything in combat, which is a pain.
That's enough. Get him, boy. Get him. There, boy.
That's the thing, you get Torgal to do that, and then Torgal brings them down.
Put them all to the sword. Bearer or no?
Come here, you little bugger. There's just so many of them here. I just can't believe they've attacked this little place. What about the blonde girl? I'm forgetting her name.
Over here.
Oh gosh. I was gonna say Helen, but I do not think her name is Helen. For now, her name is Helen. Where is she?
All must burn. The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command.
Right.
My mother ordered this. Why?
Are you not, like, up to speed? She a bitch!
It could wait.
Ow. Nice.
This time. Second Torgal.
There we go. That other move I use, I'm not 100% on it. God, I can do this so many times. That really didn't do as much. I thought we would have done about 10,000 damage on that, but we only did in the 6. That is okay, your mom's a bitch. He knows, right?
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah.
Oh, Hannah! I said Helen. That's not bad.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother. We're too late. Gav. Clive.
Is Sid here? I guess not.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew East Pool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye.
Yeah, we should bury them.
Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Back to the hideaway it is, I guess. They were so happy!
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kuka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Listen, Sid didn't kill Benedicta, okay? Sid loved her. For some stupid reason. And she loved everyone else. Right. East Pool, we do not want to be going there. So we have a side mission at Martha's Rest. I'll do that at some point. I love this game. I love exploring and just everything. Can I talk?
Sit solo then. We have a lot to discuss.
Can I talk to the Moogle?
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
The Moogle was hanging about there.
And what do you want? Going purse weighing you down?
You got nothing for me, honey? Okay, let's stock up on these.
Rubbing me blind, you know.
I didn't mean to use
Cannot
most
find
of
a better
these.
price than that. It'd better all be here.
Yes, it is. Where is the Moogle, please?
Wanted to send a message.
I see a chicken, but I don't care about chicken.
Now, my research can continue apace, and when my fertilizer is complete, the furrows will
Come
be
by again when we've grown some fruit worth eating, and I'll see that you get some.
Thank you. That lady was one of the side missions that we did earlier on. Or shall I say that I did earlier on. I think Sid's probably hanging about up here.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
I mean, he'll be happy to see me. He won't be happy about what happened, though.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant. Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
To Mother.
Hi, Mom. Yeah, but in the meantime, we're gonna have somebody coming into the Hideaway. And there's so many good people in the Hideaway. Anna Moogle!
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
What an outfit that is, though.
If it is fertile
all these
land
people.
the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the well of Great Grieger.
There's always someone with a crazy plan.
Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
This guy just spurts out what he wants and then everybody else goes into a complete frenzy. I feel like that was my life a while ago.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Okay, so that's who that is. I'm still trying to figure out, factions, you want to call it? Empires, whatever, and who belongs to each one.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
His mother.
The higher-ups. The gods themselves.
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm.
Well, that's it. You need a world to actually protect, and then you have to make the world a better place to live.
Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
Oh, yes, Sid! He's not happy about it, though.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye.
Oh, come on, Gav. That's way cooler. Okay, so what's the plan, though? How are we getting in? What are we doing? Can I get some new weapons,
What have I got
please?
myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Yeah, I would say so. So new items are available. A new crafting recipe. Okay, okay.
Just taking a quick.
The music is so beautiful here. Oh.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Well, quite a good one actually.
Holy capital. And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
I don't know how people can be like her. I am the most nosiest person that you've ever met. Seriously. Right, what can I sell? None of those. Let's sell this.
I reckon I can find a buyer. You got anything else?
Yeah, I've got like...
I'll be thankful you got that much.
Okay, I don't want to touch any of those. Using crafting.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Alright, but I didn't actually... Hi! Oh, I love that Poochie always sleeps with Kaden.
Yes?
Kaden, that is spelt as Shadden.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Okay,
Roll
there's
again.
nothing.
Or don't. Either way.
I don't really want to start any of the side missions, now that I think about it, because they're not gonna disappear. Not to my knowledge, anyway. Oh wait, isn't the Moogle...
Clive, I'll fetch you a bowl of brown.
Oh, thank you.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. But that's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute. The Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Listen, I have Jill.
Don't
Thank
go
you very
gliding
much. I
over
don't
your
need no other
charm now,
woman.
lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Cheeky Otto. Alliant reports. Alliant reports are now available for viewing by speaking to Gaunt at the Alliant report counter in the Hideaway's mess. These reports, compiled by the Cursebreakers, contain information on quests currently available across Valistia.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Are you like the side quest buddy?
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service.
Oh,
well,
goat,
the
not
Hideaway
God.
service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
Wait!
Anything catch your eye?
Is this... Wait, hold on. Comparing to 12 here. Using Goat's Alliance reports to not only find new quests around Valestia, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest their location. The welcoming community dying on the vine. What? Like... Oh, I want to do one! I really want to do one. Let's do one. I just want to see what happens. Okay. Hello.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
Yeah, let's do it.
I can try.
That'll do me.
I mean, we have the most personality,
I just have to ask.
so we can do it.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
Like, wait, why couldn't you do it?
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly.
What's wrong with this guy?
I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
Aww. Poor guy. Oh, this is really cool though, so I can fast travel. And there's another mission over there as well. Now, I try not to do too many side missions in my videos because I want my videos to be all about the story. But it is really cool that I can fast travel like that.
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
They're still outsiders to her.
My apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Aww, thank you. This is very religious.
Wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Bread and wine is what I mean. Unfortunately, I don't drink alcohol. And listen, I'll take the bread as long as it has some butter or some jam. Maybe a little bit of jam on there. Some clotted cream. Come on, you've had clotted cream on bread before, right?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
They're very awkward around me.
May we? Truly?
Yeah. Jesus, crunchy bread. He still looks sad. Get drunk.
Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Aww. Da na 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 da da. That's nice though. Like they've obviously had a bit of a rough upbringing. And we made everything nice.
What happens to us now?
Well, now you just live your best life, I guess. Right, let's make our way back now that I understand how to work the side mission thingy-mabobber. Excuse me. Okay, never mind. I always do that, thinking that that is a fast travel machine, and it's not. Can I run out of this place by going this way?
I'll have you know, manning the village entry is no small task. There's plenty of unsavoury sorts in these parts.
Oh, you're doing really well. Wait a minute. Okay, well, I guess we just gotta run. Oh, I know where we are anyway, it's fine. This game is so pretty. I find when I'm listening to the dialogue, sometimes it makes me feel a bit sleepy. Just 'cause I'm listening and I'm enjoying myself and I'm like, yeah, totally, yeah. And that's me. I'm asleep. I've been very tired lately. And I can't even say like, oh, it's because of the sun. It's very hot this summer. I got really lucky in June because that was when my wedding was. I can't believe it's already gone. But I got married in June and it was roasty toasty. And then July is like rain and cold. I got my big jumper on again. And yeah, if you're getting married in July, I feel sorry for you, son. Because I got 99 problems and that wasn't one of them.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
But the sun, what I was trying to say is that the sun makes me tired, and it's
Funny,
not that.
I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Gav doesn't have one.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Oh. I do like the love story that seems to be on its way between Clive and Jill. Sorry, Gav. Okay. Look at all the side stuff that I can do now. I'm pretty much gonna do this episode here today, and then I'm gonna side stuff everywhere. Okay. Lost Wing. I can't believe that they just took out all those people.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off
Wait a minute.
to see the lad?
Hello, merchant.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
I just keep wondering if I should have items that are better than a Lionheart tonic. It is said that one's own limits are made to be broken, but that doing so is easier said than done. Fortunately, there are ways of convincing the mind that such improbable feats are not only possible, but readily within reach, this tonic being one of them. Ooh, yeah. 2, please.
Ah, yes. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
Thank you.
Sun's setting fast.
It's always nice to be welcome. So as always, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm here with my chocobo. I can't believe it's July already. I haven't really spoken much about my wedding. I'm waiting on a bunch of different style of videos that I'm working with the camera crew, which is so nice. It was one of the main reasons that we hired them. Was so that we could have the control, I guess. I think when your job is YouTube, and it's not just YouTube, it's to be on camera, you get used to looking a certain way. Uh-oh. This thing is powerful. And it was quite difficult thinking about having a camera crew there, but not having control over your angles, your edit. Nice. Just all of that. So it's really nice. And they're such nice guys as well. Oh, they're just so kind and they're funny and just all of it really. So it is nice to be able to edit with them in their studio. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. I still don't have the photos back yet, which is killing me actually. We had a couple of issues on the day. The day didn't run as it should have. So we didn't actually get to take as many photos as we wanted. So because of that, we are gonna do another photo shoot. And I think it'd be nice to get back in the dress as well. And then after that, who knows, I'll never wear the wedding dress ever again. And you know, that wasn't even the way to go. Never mind. Yeah, never gonna wear the dress again. And it was not cheap, okay? It was ridiculous how much money was spent on that wedding dress, which was a choice I made. I can't be mad at any situation. I wasn't forced in any ways, but it just felt right, you know. What are you?
Over here. Sick of Torgal.
I think I would like to do a breakdown. I don't know if I want to be like completely honest about how much the wedding cost, because it was very expensive. And I don't want people to think that it's like some weird flex or whatever, because it's not. It's just, that's what, like when it came to the dress, that's what I wanted. And when it came to the wedding, it's what we wanted, sort of thing.
Northreach.
So yeah, I don't know if I want to do like a breakdown video or not, but I think that those kind of videos are actually super useful. They're really, really useful for people who are planning or just anything like that, really. Look at these little things. I want to just see, like, can I get away from that?
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Oh, and a China
fish! All from the sea of grace.
Look at the
The right to
chalky.
confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
Oh.
Not
Can
another
I get
step,
through?
branded, or you'll be spending the night in a cell.
But my destination's through there. No? What to do? Well, I'm glad I found that.
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray branded.
My master is around here somewhere. She is here.
What can I do for you?
Nope, nope, nope. What is this? Oh, adds a new song. Why is it so expensive though?
Here if you need me.
I don't want to talk to you. So you're too expensive.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway.
Sid gets
Do you
around.
think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let
love
us
her
leave
outfit.
such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele.
Clientele.
You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital.
Probably
I fear
best
the
if you
guards
don't
are
know.
not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
We're not gonna sleep with her. It's not gonna happen. He's like, ugh, women. What does she want me to do?
Are you gonna buy something or not?
Just wanna see, like,
If the right comes.
I've got a shop here, but was there
Any
anything
objects
else
forbidden by
here? No. And also, when am I gonna get to ride my chocobo? Everybody's gonna wanna ride your chocobo.
What are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
God,
Well,
they're
that
so
rather depends on
stupid.
you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
It's just crazy. Like, 13 years ago, Clive was completely something else, and now the way they speak to him is
wasn't
just
so
horrible.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Customers?
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
What kind of a lady are you, honey? Actually, I think I've got a pretty good idea what kind of lady she is. Okay, so now we're in another section. So we got righting the wrongs.
Think I might see you tonight?
Oh. Unfortunately, you guys, I mean, it's been 55 minutes, but I'm gonna have to stop this episode here because I'm falling asleep. I don't know what's wrong with me. I did just have a lot of food, so maybe it's that, but yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm like, yeah, totally, that's, yeah. So, I will be back with more Final Fantasy XVI very, very soon. I hope you still enjoyed this episode with me, and we will make for the Vale in the next episode. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you guys. Bye-bye.